Hi, I'm Guy Powell, and welcome to the next episode of the Backstory on the Shroud of Turin. If you haven't already done so, please visit guypowell.com and sign up for more episodes. Today, we'll be talking with Myra Adams, the founder of a new major initiative, the founding of the National Shroud of Turin exhibit. This alone will be a reason to visit Washington, D.C. and promises to be a bucket list item for Christians and historians alike. I am the author of the upcoming book, The Only Witness, A History of the Shroud of Turin. It is a historical fiction tracing a possible yet plausible history of the Shroud over the last 2 millennia. Let's get started. Let me introduce Myra. Myra Adams is honored and humbled to lead a team of national and international Shroud of Turin experts to produce a permanent Shroud exhibit in Washington, D.C. She is the executive director of signfromgod.org, a ministry that began in November 2017 to promote education about the Shroud of Turin. Then in May 2018, Myra tirelessly spearheaded the effort to convince the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. to host a high-tech exhibit about the Shroud that culminated in the opening on February 26, 2022. The Museum of the Bible publicly acknowledged that the exhibit about the Shroud was their most visited and garnered the most media attention compared to all previously held exhibits since the museum opened in November 2017. Building on that momentum, Myra and her team are excited about the prospects of hosting and producing the National Shroud of Turin exhibit with the location and opening date known only to God. Myra, thank you for being here and welcome.
Thank you for having me, Guy.
Let's get started. But before we talk about your new mission, tell us about what you're doing with your new books.
Thank you for that question. Also, some people call my new mission my new crusade. So I'll take that also because it is a crusade. It's going to take a lot of work to make this National Shroud of Turin exhibit happen. But in the meantime, another side of my life, I write a weekly Sunday Bible study on townhall.com. And I've been doing it since February of 2020. And I had readers that tell me that they wanted to see my Bible studies become a book. So I did that. And the first book came out in September of 2021. And it is... this is what the cover looks like. It's called Bible Study. And oh, yes, here we are. Everyone has one. Bible Study for those that don't read the Bible. And it is a book that is a compilation of the Sunday studies, but it's not intimidating. Some people find the Bible very intimidating. And because most people in our culture don't even read the Bible, afraid to open it. My book, the title of my book, like I like to say, says it all. So if you don't know anything about the Bible, you've never picked it up in your life, this is the book for you because you can just dive in anywhere. It's not written in any order of topic. It is, the first book is 1 through 56 of my studies. The second book, which came out December 4th, which I'll now call part 2, even though I didn't know the first one was going to be part 1, but the first one I'm calling part 1. But part 2 is takes off where part 1 left off. The part 1 had volume number 1 through 56 of the studies, and the second book has volume number 57 through 113. And this Sunday, my Town Hall Bible study will be number 144. So it is continuing, it is progressing, and it's a compilation. So I write it for my Town Hall readers, which don't come to townhall.com for a Bible study. They come because it's a secular political website, news site. It's owned by Salem Media, one of the largest Christian media companies in the country. And they come for news, but they happen to stumble upon my Bible study. And I've been able to develop an audience. And because I have the good folks at Town